It's Kunta here at Club 107 with Bubby, one of the residents here. Let them know where you from, Bubby.
Garden Valley, East 75th, East 73rd, East 79th, Kinsman.
And let them know what you done been through in life, where you done been.
I don't know where you want to go to. Starting it up, like as a younger.
Yeah.
Well, I grew up with my grandparents. From age probably 8 to 13. Before that, I was with my mom. My mom was on drugs. So that's why we got sent to our grandma's house. And then from 9 to 13, my mom passed away at 9. I was 9 when she passed away. She had problems with, internal problems. I grew up, and then I grew up with my grandparents, and we stayed. It was me, my brother, my sister, my younger sister, and my older sister, and we grew up together, in my grandma's parents' house. Well, grandma's house, yeah. And then, like I said, we was living downtown. Like, we had a good life. We was living. You did? We was living. Pool table on top. It was a pool table in the basement. It was a pool on top of it. So we was using all these activities. We was using them. And like I said, one day, while I was living with my grandparents, who was together, mind you, for about 40 years, I had it all, man. I didn't want for nothing. I had it all, for real. Like, they spoiled us, for real. But I ended up seeing, like, I was going to school. And I ended up, like I said, seeing people with the nice little bankroll and all that, and kind of impressed me. I was intrigued by it, to be honest. I'm like, man, how the fuck I'm gonna get me a bankroll about this bitch? Because we got, and it wasn't even a money, because we was kind of getting allowance, a little $20, whatever. I just liked it to, the fucking, like, I want this big ass bankroll. Fuck all this little $20 shit. So I'm down. We live in downtown Cleveland, Chesterfield. If anybody know, back in 2012, it was a Chesterfield. It's not what it is now. It's on 12th and Chester. I met a guy. Shit. He sold me some. I started selling it. And that was it. Didn't nobody know. My grandma didn't know. I bought a 50 dub. Now, anybody who from Cleveland know what a 50 dub is, then and then you know. If you know, you know. If you don't, oh well.
So where did that life take you?
So I was addicted. It hooked me. And I don't want to say that like that though, man, because it sounds so cliche, but it really did. It really did. I'm like, damn, I'm making so much fucking money. I'm going to school with a bankroll though, for real. So, only one that knew was my brother, and then I put him on, but he started selling dummies. This nigga started selling dummies. I'm like, man, look. I put him, whatever. I'm like, no, we ain't gonna do that. Like, no, cause too much drama. Now, mind you, I'm 16, 17. So, 2010, I'm doing this throughout, but I'm losing and I'm making. I'm losing and I'm making. 2010, my grandma died, but I wasn't living with her. I was living with my auntie. Now my auntie is of course, my grandma's daughter, which was my mother's daughter as well. So, man. So I lose her. By that time, it's like she was the matriarch. The family broke down, literally. The family fell apart. You did? And then, it's like, after that, everybody was on their own. You on your own. A couple months after that, I lost my older brother, Noonie. That's Noon. That was 2010. I want to say January, but could have been February. Lost my motherfucking mind, bro. That was my heart, my soul, the air that I breathe. We was 11 months apart. This my dog. And he left because, like I said, he didn't get killed tragically or nothing. He just had a bad heart problem, but he had an addiction, and I guess it caught up with him. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. But we started, me and my cousin Sterling. He gonna watch this too. We started going out. We was going to we was going to the clubs and but we was raised in hell. Like a nigga couldn't even do nothing to me. Niggas talking to my girl cousin. I'm on his ass, bitch. We gotta fight. Just because I was angry. That man ain't did nothing but try to holler at my cousin. Bitch, we gotta fight. No, you my enemy. Everybody was my enemy. Eventually, shit, we started motherfucking. We was just mobbing.
The law never caught up with you?
Not then. Now mind you, the only juvenile charge I had was unruly charge. My grandma filed that against me. Then was like, all right, go back to the house, whatever. Like, that was in the past. But I ain't never had no charges. I ain't never had nothing. But and then we went so I want to say, okay, so 2014, I had got in touch with my pops somehow. I don't even know. I got in touch with my pops. And I loved it, man. I'm like, damn, I reunite with my pops. This shit is golden. It wasn't. I went over there. Like I said, I was telling homegirl, refrigerator empty, everything. He's smoking. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga smoking crack, whatever. I'm like, this shit gotta stop. The dope boy in my motherfucking house every day. At my pop's house every day. I'm like, Pops, what are we doing here? You feel me? Like, nigga, ain't no motherfucking food. We buying dope. So, I I took it upon myself. At this time, I was 22, 23.